And stepping in for New York, Francisco Lindor.
The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
0 balls, 1 strike.
First pitch.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Right through there. Got him. And there's one down. Juan Soto now. Oh, he hit him.
That hit him.
And that got him pretty flush. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. And that is out of play. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. Off the mark there. And 1-1. Soto leads off first with 1 away. Next pitch is downstairs.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have.
Runner on the goal. Ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit. Soto round second, heads for third.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Runners at the corners, 1 away. Here in the third and final game of the series. Runner on the go. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's just foul. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. Back to first, and he's safe. Now here is Brett Beatty. Cut on and lifted in the air. Meisner makes a nice running catch. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound today, David Peterson. What do you look for here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
The lefty fires. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Beatty gets it to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays. Fought off foul. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. He'll touch them all. It's 1-0. And now it's Brandon Lau. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Around first, digging for 2. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
Waste no time there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Yandy Diaz in the box now. No balls and a strike. Lau at first, one gone. Diaz checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Kenny Jansen. Going to count 1 and 2. Soto hauls it in, and there's 2 away. So up next, Jonathan Aranda. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Got him swinging. Second inning set to go. Jeff McNeil stands in. Fouled off. He was late. And there's a foul ball. And down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. At the plate, Francisco Alvarez. And that's fouled off. The 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Mingo snags it on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Cedric Mullins in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Comes up empty.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
And now 1-2. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. And next for the Mets, Jose Siri. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Runner on the move. Next offering is fouled back. Runner goes again. Squirts away a little bit. Throw sails over his head at first. Tying run in scoring position here at the top of the second. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Carson Williams. Fouled off down the right side.
Well, pitcher's probably thinking he's a little late on that pitch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed him up, not give him something off speed that he can handle.
And a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Throw to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. And here's the rookie center fielder. Throws to first in time. 2 down, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to him. Nick Fortes. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And that's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
2 outs. That one in there across the letters. And that is that. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Francisco Lindor. Pepio back to work. Francisco Lindor at the plate. The Mets shortstop, originally drafted by Cleveland, and a guy with some serious power and an excellent defender. This to center field. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away. Here's Juan Soto. Headed towards the corner. You can kiss it goodbye. Juan Soto goes deep, and it ties it up. It's 1-1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's Pete Alonso. Hit hard on the ground to short. To first, and that takes care of Alonso. Here's Brandon Nimmo. His first at bat was a strikeout. Nimmo in his 9th season, 31 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of Wyoming. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Throws to first, and that'll do it. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Jake Mangum. And that's in the dirt.
Well, these Rays, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
And that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Lau at the plate, 1 for 1 with a single so far. Outside low, and it's 1-0.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher?
Tag, and he picked off. Swing and a foul straight back. Now one miss.
That's inside.
Fouls one off. 2-2. 2 outs, base is empty. Line drive. Lindor tosses to first. That ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the fourth. Here's the third baseman, Brett Beatty. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Once you get the ball by the pitcher.
Runner on the go. That one out to right. 1 away. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. He's 0 for 1. Runner takes off. Pitch misses.
1-0.
Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. The tag. Ow! 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a high fly ball. Pretty well struck right field. He's got it. And that'll do it. ready to go, bottom 4. Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Yandy Diaz. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
2 strikes.
Soto sizes this one up, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Jonathan Aranda next to hit for the Rays. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Check swing, went around. 0-1. One out, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Next offering down in the dirt. Nimmo has it sized up. They got it for out number 2. And the batter will be the shortstop, Carson Williams. He's 0 for 1. Left field, way back there. This one could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. In there safely.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. I love the hustle out of the box, man. He drove that baseball, and he was thinking triple right away.
And now it's going to be number 14. Two outs with a runner at third. There's a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And a count 1-2. Checks his swing. Now would appeal to third. And he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. And we're back. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now the Mets DH, Cedric Mullins. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, these Mets definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 7. % of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Puts a bunt down, and that's foul. Bunted back towards the mound. One away here in the 5th.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Siri stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around.
1-1.
That one inside. Ball 2.
Full count.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swings and misses, struck him out. So the batting order turns over. Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Battling here as he fouls it away. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That one back. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now Nick Fortes. That one fouled off.
Well, these Rays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
And stepping in is the speedy Cameron Meisner. That's in there. It's 0-1.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
0-2.
One down, base is empty. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the right fielder, Jake Mangum. 1 for 2. Into the outfield, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
That's back-to-back singles for him. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through.
Breaking ball inside. 2 balls, no strikes.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
So digging in, Brandon Lowe. Two on, 2 outs. Ready to go now. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Jake Mangum. That pitch gets the inside corner. And the home opener is underway.
No, outside.
And that'll fall for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Now up for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero. That clips the corner.
If he were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Swings through that one.
2 strikes.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Mangum on at first, nobody out. Manaea moved to first. Mangum dives back in safely. On the ground to the left.
Foul.
And foul ball. Manaea throws to first. Mangum back in on a dive. Runner at first with no outs here. Now a check swing, but he held up.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And there's one down. Brandon Lowe next to hit for the Rays. And that one fouled off. Lowe, 30 years old now, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2015. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Man at first, one away. Pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. That ball's carrying. Going. Gone. A monster shot to right. And it gives them the lead in the first. It's 2-0. Base is empty, 1 away. Yandy Diaz now. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And there are 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Jonathan Aranda, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Nimmo running hard to get it. And that is that. Here's the veteran shortstop, Francisco Lindor. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Out. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. And now it's Juan Soto.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Aranda. And he takes it himself for the out. 2 outs. Base is empty. Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
No ball. 1 strike.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Headed towards the corner. And it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. Here's Brandon Nimmo.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Late swing, foul to the left. The 1-2.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one missing inside. To the right side. Whips it to first. And that will end the inning. Back here in Queens, new inning getting started. Now it's the shortstop, Carson Williams. Right through there for a strike. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Hauls it in, 2 away. Nick Fortes, the next to hit. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. And he can't come up with it. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Cameron Meisner. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position. And that's what he does.
Back there. And that one is going to go. He nails one out to right. And they add to their lead. It's 4-0. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Jake Mangum. And there's the strike.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Foul ball. Kicks and fires. Mangum tries to hold up, appeal to first, and Mike Fillmore right on it. He says he held up. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. He's got it, and that is out number 3. Back here at Citi Field, home of the New York Mets. Singy, we saw this team playing in the NLCS a year ago.
And some people were surprised they went as far as they did, but they had a really talented roster. In the postseason, you just need one of those guys to get hot, and good things start to happen.
To third, Caminero. One up, one down.
He's out. Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Luis Angel Acuna up now for the Mets. Ripped to third and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And right back to the mound. Tosses to first, and the Mets go 1-2-3. Top half of the third inning, and now Junior Caminero. Minaya back to work. Swings through that one for strike 1.
I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
And that skips in the dirt. This one in the air. Alonso hauls it in, and there's one away. Brandon Lau now at the plate. He's already homered in this game. And it's fouled away. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. Lindor fires over to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Yandy Diaz. And the sweeper misses. And now 2-0. 2 outs, base is empty. Breaks his bat and pops it up. Alonso. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. As we go to the last of the third, and stepping in for New York, Brett Beatty. Late with the swing there.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And he makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down. And now it's Jose Siri.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And a curve is down and in.
1-0.
Next offering is fouled back. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Lindor at the plate now as he chases after that one.
No balls. 1 strike.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Aranda moving under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here at Citi Field. And here's the first baseman, Jonathan Aranda.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the 3rd home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
And that one handled, and he's out on the tag. Carson Williams next to hit for the Rays. He makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit, trying to put the ball in the air.
He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Can't make contact with the sweeper.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Swings through it, and that's a strike. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 4, here's Juan Soto. And that one fouled off. Soto measures 6 feet 2 inches, 26 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. On the ground, right side, and it's through for a hit. And they have their first hit since the 1st inning.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough.
Here's Pete Alonso. And first offering is fouled off. Way high.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
That misses. 2-1.
One strike.
Swinging a foul out of play. That's off the inside corner, and it's 3-2.
Full count.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Gets a piece and stays alive. Soto aboard here at first with nobody out. Runner on the go again. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, we've seen this recipe cook up a big inning plenty of times. 2 runners on, nobody out, and they're in the heart of their order. It's just a great opportunity to put up a crooked number.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming around third is Soto. The relay, and he's out. But they do get a run. So man aboard. So up next for New York, Starling Marte. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. He did not go around. Sliced hard but foul. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Late on that fastball.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Just misses. And the count is even, 2-2. There's a swing and a drive. Going back on this one. Adios, Peralta. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 4-3. 1 out, base is empty. And next for the Mets, Luis Angel Acuna. 0 for 1 so far. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Foul ball there. Foul ball still 0-2.
One, two.
The Mets down by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That just misses, and it's 2-2. Ripped on the ground to second. Throw to first in time. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
1 strike.
In the air, left field. Meisner makes the catch. That is the inning. All set for the start of the inning. And now the catcher for the Rays, Nick Fortes. Acuna makes the grab, 1 down. Cameron Meisner next to hit for the Rays.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Nimmo makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Up the middle. Oh, great stop.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat, and now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Junior Caminero getting ready to hit. Outside. And another ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
No strikes.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Lau can't hold up, and that's a strike.
0-1.
Mangum at second. Caminero at first. 2 out of the inning. Way out front for strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Runners on the move. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 7-3. So 2 down. Yandy Diaz will hit next. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a pop-up. Foul and a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands.
1-1.
That one the other way. Alonso. That ends the frame. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Now the third baseman, Brett Beatty. Late on that fastball.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
0-2.
And Sugar Shane McClanahan gets his second strikeout of the game. Jose Siri digs in now. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Got the bat going too soon at strike 2. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So the lineup flips over. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Francisco Lindor. On the ground, out to short. Whips it across.
He's out.
Lindor retire. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Back here in Queens, top of the 6th inning, and stepping in for the Rays, Jonathan Aranda. Makes the sliding stop. Gathers and throws, and very nicely done for the out. Carson Williams next to hit for the Rays. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Fair ball. Here's the center fielder. They get one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Nick Fortes next to hit for the Rays. Move to first. And he's back safely. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction.
That's the ball. Run against second.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. They say you win.
1 ball. 1 strike.
There's a swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Brings it in for the third out. Back here at Citi Field, bottom of the sixth. And now the right fielder, Juan Soto. And first offering is fouled off. There's a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That one ripped. Dives and it gets by. Around first, heading for two. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
He was all over that one. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on.
Now a new pitcher for the Rays, Mason Engler.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Alonso in the box again, takes a strike. Slow roller to third, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Starling Marte up to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Ground ball right side, could be two. Aranda over to second, back to first, double play. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the seventh. Now up for Tampa Bay, Cameron Meisner. That one back. Makes the catch up against the wall. Jake Mangum next to hit for the Rays. Fouled off left side. Stanek, a 6'4" righty, 33 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
Next offering in the dirt, and it's 1-2. That's inside. Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Next to hit, Junior Caminero.
0-1.
Throw to first, and he's back in there. Mangum, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Breaking ball misses down and away. The 1-1 is fouled off. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's down. One hops off the wall. Mangum coming home. The relay to second. Safe at second. In to score from first, and they're up by 4.
Comes through with the RBI. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me,
oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game. And they add a pair. It's 10-3. So one out, nobody on. Yandy Diaz next to hit for the Rays.
No ball. One strike.
And the 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
That's hard hit on the line. Siri pulls that one down. And there's 2 away. So 2 down now, and here is Jonathan Aranda. And first offering is fouled off. Gone straight into the visitors' bullpen. He made him pay for that one. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 11-3. Base is empty with 2 away. Next to hit, Carson Williams. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Nabs it, and that is that. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Boog, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was, because I was the barber. Yes, I was the team barber, man. I'd be cutting hair 7:05 game. I'd be finishing cutting someone's hair at 6:45.
Whoa.
And I'd ask these guys, you're making millions of dollars. Why can't you go to a stylist and get your hair done? You're coming to the clubhouse pressuring me to cut your hair before a game.
And that's just foul. Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Brings it in, and there's 2 down. Scale of 1 to 10, how good a barber were you?
For a non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7. But if I was comparing to professionals, I'd be like a 3.
To the right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Now it's going to be Jose Siri, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Squeezes it, and that will end the inning. And we're back. And now the center fielder, number 14. Stanek back to work. In there at the knees, and it's 0-1. And that is out of play. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Tried to check his swing there, appealed to third. Nope, he held back. Fights that one away, still 1-2. On the ground right side. Here's the tag, and he's out. Nick Fortes now at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. First
Ball
pitch
1.
misses.
1 ball, no strikes.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1-1.
Siri really on his horse for it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Cameron Meisner, the next to hit. Way back there. He brought it back. On to the bottom of the 8th, and stepping in for New York, Francisco Lindor. And a foul ball. Line to left, and that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. So up next, Juan Soto.
Now pitching for the Rays, number 60, Garrett Clevenger.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
No balls. 1 strike.
Swung on, belted. And that's a foul ball. Lindor stands at second with no outs. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So up next for New York, Pete Alonso. Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with 1 gone. And now next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Brandon Nimmo. That one outside. 1-0. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Now 1-1. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And they stop him at third, so bases loaded with 1 away. Here's Starling Marte. There's a strike, 95 of that one. 1 out, bases full. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
No balls. 2 strikes.
And Kenny Jansen punches him out. That's a strikeout. And next for the Mets, Luis Angel Acuna. And first offering is fouled off. And ball 1. All loaded up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Misses off the plate. Now 2-2. And there's a ball. And that one hammered, going back. And it's caught just in front of the wall. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now Jake Mangum. On the ground to first. It's through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Now at the plate, Junior Caminero. And first offering is fouled off. Slice down the right side. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That one drilled left field. 1 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Lau now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. I think we may have a balk here. And yes, we do. And a swing and a miss. 1 out and a runner at second. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. Another homer. His 4th home run of the game. And they add on. It's 13-3. One down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Yandy Diaz. And he grounds one back up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit.
Now batting.
Runner on at first with one gone. Jonathan Aranda getting ready to hit. Lindor. Acuna has it for one. Over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play. So bottom of the 9th, and the batter now, Francisco Alvarez. That misses. Ball 1. Line to the left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Runner on the go. That's it for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Cut on and miss, struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Jose Siri up now for the Mets. He's one of the fast. Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with one away and runners at first and second. Here in the bottom of the 9th, one out. Francisco Lindor will hit next, and that's outside, and that is ball 1. Line drive and foul ball. Runners at first and second with one gone. Up the middle, base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Stop sign goes up at third, and the bases are loaded.
Everything came together for him. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Bases loaded, one away. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
To first, maybe a 2-ball. The turn by Williams at second. That's a double play. The ball game is over. McClanahan with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely.